Hello, my name is Evan Dunn. I will be doing my assessment on my patient, Jordan Dunn. My brother today will be, first off, measuring his weight. So we're gonna have you step on the scale. And his weight is 213.2. So that is his weight. We will come back with his height and his resting heart rate. Okay. All right, and we are back with the height assessment part of what we are measuring today. We're measuring the weight, the height, and the resting heart rate. So now we are doing the height. So I will be using my yardstick for this. As you can tell, we will be using inches to do our measurements and then convert that into feet. So I will be having my yardstick 1 inches to 35 inches up, so that is easier to read for myself. So I will be putting the yardstick next to his hip. As you can see, his heels, everything is aligned. Posture is great. Aligned on the wall. Make sure that you have a straight wall when you do this. So I will be aligning this with his hip, buttock area, and this is where it lands, the bottom of his shirt on his gluteus maximus. So we will press here at the 35 inches and then lift where it ended, going to the top. Okay, and then we will see where his head lands. That lands at 34.9. So at 34.9, I added the 35 plus the 34.9, getting 69.9, which is converted into feet is 5.825. So his height is 5'8". Okay, so in conclusion, to end our assessment, we will be doing the blood pressure assessment. You are going to need a stethoscope and a blood pressure bag. So first off, you're going to need to find the brachial artery that usually is within the inner part of your elbow. So we're just going to find that first. Okay, so once you find it, you're going to place your blood pressure bag onto the arm, making sure that it's halfway up your elbow and making sure that it is not too tight, making sure that asking the patient, is it too tight? No? All right, perfect. So first we are going to be finding our systolic pressure, and that will be where we indicate how how it should measure for finding the clear blood pressure. So we're going to pump until we get to about 100. That's when I do not feel the brachial artery anymore. So that is going to be where we start off at. So I'm going to wait about 30 seconds to do the actual blood pressure. Now you're going to use your stethoscope, and I'm going to use the back part of the stethoscope because it's easier to hear the beats per minute for that. And give it about 10 more seconds. And all right, so now that it is rested for a few seconds, we are going to find the brachial artery again. Once we find it, place our stethoscope right where it is, and then we're going to pump until we get to a little bit over 100, about 130, and then measure what the blood pressure is from, heart rate is from there. Okay. Reset. All right, so what we got is 120/70 as our blood pressure. That concludes the assessment for the weight, the height, and the resting heart rate. I hope that it went by smoothly. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you again.